The winds have shifted in Alethi. Once Kholinar shone, a beacon of pride and glory. Now its towers groan beneath the weight of despair. Its people whisper of shadows moving in the rain, of oaths long broken beneath the thunder's roar. 4 souls drawn together, bound by threads unseen. An investigator chasing truth through a city drowning in secrets. A thief, mercenary by name, but fierce of heart, determined to save the home that scorns them. A fabric cloaked in falsehood, shaping light and metal, seeking to forge a better tomorrow before the storm consumes the present. The Vorin woman, staring defiance into the eyes of destiny, striving to become more than her world dares to allow. The city trembles. Cults, old and forgotten, whisper beneath the weeping stone. And from the tempest comes a call for those who would speak the last ideal.
Hello, Internet. It is us, the Radiance and also storyteller of our Brotherwise Games Cosmere AP, The Last Ideal. It is a fantastic day to tell stories with y'all. It's wonderful to see you. You all smell good. I can tell. I can tell through the power of the internet that y'all smell great. It's a fantastic Tuesday. And we are here in chapter 15. Can you believe it? Can you believe that we've had 17 episodes, but 15 official mainline chapters because of the 2 interludes? It's been a wild journey already, and we are coming right hot off of the heels of a dramatic escape from the Palace of Kholinar, the strange and eldritch powers that fluctuated, and the monsters that were summoned during the ball being held by Queen Aesudan. Now, for all of you Cosmere lovers out there, there was a very special appearance last chapter, and that was the appearance of Lady Azure, the fantastic, world-hopping mystery woman that came through, don't tell the players, a perpendicularity that was opened. How was it opened? We won't know. But fantastical or not, the story moves on. And in the wake of the Everstorm, that crimson, lightning-throwing, violent tantrum of a storm that has rocked Roshar as an anathema to the Stormfather's high storms. As that has passed, our adventurers have found a little bit of quiet in the aftermath. There is time. not without danger or worry, as many of them were wearing their regular faces during the events of this ball. But Kholinar is a large place. There were many people gathered there. And although there are the predations of Rave and his gang, the machinations of the Sons of Honor, and the degradation of Queen Aesudan to worry about, life does have to go on. And thus, it is within a small shop that is owned by Alstrom's sister Alshir that we are going to zoom in upon. Now, Alstrom, you have found a bit of peace in the moments after this raucous event, and it is made significantly less peaceful every time that you visit your laboratory on these following days. The the children have made quite the stir here in your lab. Freezing different liquids, wrecking, pieces of creme reels in order to make the freeze reels. It's taken a turn for the better. You can definitely note that the children have stopped stealing your fabrials. They are asking for them. They have stopped stealing food out of the fridge that is upstairs. Sorry, the cold room that is in the upstairs. It is a gentle upward swing in the behavior of these children. Karav, Van, and Talav. The three little ragamuffins. And it seems as if as they stand before you within your laboratory, Van is standing in front of you. And he has in his hands a brick. Silver, thick, about the size of, maybe from his wrist to his elbow. It's an ingot of silvered metal. And he looks to you. He says, Alstrom, is this aluminum?
Where'd you find that?
Can I be candid?
Yeah.
I stole it from you. I have taken this from you. Hid it, and I found it, and I have it now.
Where?
You had it in a wall, or perhaps your sister did, and I have been digging in your walls.
And that's the only one you found?
You see his face do every attempt to go placid. And he says, yes, this is the only one that I have found. There are no others in my or the other children's possession, and you shouldn't worry about it.
Okay, well, if you have any more, or you find any more during your searching of the house, just put them back. We're saving them for something special because, yes, there's aluminum.
even this one that I'm holding in my hands, you want me to put back?
No, we're gonna need that for what do we do next.
We're going to need that? Or I am going to need it.
We all together.
Have you thought, stay with me, and he like sets the ingot down behind him. Have you thought at any point about being the richest man in Roshar? Have you put any thought into that?
I think about it all the time, yeah.
Okay. That looking at the contents of the hole in your wall that I have made, that may be far, far closer to within reach than you might be anticipating. I have had Kirav run the numbers, and he has told me, brilliant little guy, or sorry, not Kirav, Tilav. I've had her run the numbers, and she has notified me that we would, in her words, not mine, I don't subscribe to these things, crash the economy. So, if you were so inclined...
Hold on. I just want to know, have you thought about how you would actually get the money? The spheres. You would have to sell it to somebody, right? They're going to ask questions.
Like, how much do you have? Here's all my money.
Where did you get it from?
Where did you get it from?
That I cannot tell you.
Did you steal it? Are you way cooler than I thought?
Why do you think? Yes, I stole it. Whatever.
I knew it. I knew it. I knew you were a spy. I knew it. Nev doesn't hang out with losers that sit in basements. I knew there was something else to you. I knew it. Okay. Alstrom, super spy. Tell me why we can't do this.
I want to go up to the table and grab the large ingot, and as I do, I want to make it look like some random ore for a moment with my illumination.
Okay, yeah, sure. You make it look like like cadmium or whatever.
Yeah. Something way cheaper and useless.
Something common like bend alloy.
To us.
Sorry, that's a throwback.
It's all about perception.
Okay.
And to let all the eyes fall on me and my family and the shop.
Yeah.
It's just not something that I want, and not something I think that we could handle. We are not in it is just because you can. Doesn't always mean that you should.
I've lived a very different life than that.
Now, I understand where you're coming from, and it's not like you think, do you think we want for food or clean water or repairs?
Van kind of gives you a look, and he's like,
do you think that this is poor quality? Do you ever see wear and tear on my clothes?
No, I don't.
There are many types of wealth. I'm healthy. We eat healthy. I have all the time to make experiments. And do you think if I would actually have time to mentor the three of you like this?
No, you're right. It's just there's there's just it's more money than I've ever seen in my life. You know, and he like takes a big deep breath.
And I want you to know that as costly as this is, and it goes back to being aluminum, it is as useful to us in our experiments. Do you know what it can do?
Talav told me it like is a repeller. Like it either like traps or repels things. It's just it's just hard, you know. And he like closes his eyes. I had to knife fight a kid over bread 3 weeks ago.
I'm so sorry that you had to go through that.
And you live very normally. And now it's like you have all these riches and you can't do anything with them. And it's like I would shave tiny bits of this off just to, like, we could
help so many people.
Yeah, we could help ourselves.
So what would you do with an influx of spheres?
Build a school, I think. Yeah, I think I'd build a school for all the kids.
If you got a bunch of spheres right now, could you build a school?
Could I build a school? I could hire people to build a school, right? Couldn't I?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're gonna ask where you got the money.
Would I have to pay taxes? How do I pay taxes?
I don't know. Some guy just shows up and tells me how much I owe him. It's like, it's so weird.
People tell you how much you have to pay and you just have to pay it? Okay, I'm out. I don't want the money anymore. I just want to live good. No, I still want the money. I just don't need it right now. That's what I'm hearing. I'm hearing that I don't need it right now because all of everyone else is safe and good. Okay. No.
Hey, Bam?
Yeah.
When you're ready, hey, look at me. When you're ready,
Walks in. When I'm ready.
let's talk about the school again, okay?
Okay. Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Wouldn't it be a lot easier to build if we had like a bunch of Kremriels?
Yeah.
Like, couldn't we just like build it like
What
a
I'm saying,
sandcastle?
let's talk one day, figure out what we need, how long it would take. Let's make an actual plan.
Okay.
It's good to have ideas, but it's better to have plans.
Okay. You've got a pretty bad sinkhole in the basement now. Because
What did you do this time?
well, we were looking in the walls for like weak points and such. We were trying to attract some weird spren, and Talav said that we have compromised the structure as a whole, and it's probably going to take a bit of work to...
You are all of the 10 fools. Okay.
Maybe. We haven't been going downstairs as much because of because Talav says there might be an imminent collapse.
Oh my god. Okay. I grabbed my compressor, Fabriel. Okay, you need to take me to this right now.
Okay. Yeah, okay. And and Van takes you downstairs, and as you go downstairs, you notice that Tilav and Karav have been like watching from like the stairway to the upstairs, and like they're like clearly like listening in, and they come downstairs and they're sort of like waiting to go into the basement, and then Van takes you all the way down, and you see
you two better come too.
They scamper downstairs. They're clearly embarrassed. And you see like a buckling retaining wall in your basement. It's pretty rough. It's pretty rough to see. Like that's your kitchen, just above. Alshir clearly hasn't seen it yet, or else you would have known about it sooner. But yeah, the kids have had a little bit of an adventure down here, and Tilav is standing behind you, and is just like,
okay. We're gonna talk about this later, but now we're gonna fix it. Okay?
We were looking for a certain spren, yeah.
Yeah. And then I show them how to using the creme reels and the compressor to like kind of smooth it over first, but then we'll also, if anything is like really buckling bad, we'll make like a pillar out of creme and stone, and then I'll like soul cast it in the wood if need be, like hold it up.
Yeah, I think spend an investiture, and sort of like make these repairs. So you create a new support pillar in the basement. The kids give you a hand in like shaping it and like forming it to the specifications that you need, the thickness, etc., etc. And then Tilav is like, so we did find the spren we were looking for, though.
What was it?
So we've never seen one, but I have read that there are decay spren. And it's supposed to be over time and over time and over time. And we thought, if we just kind of slowly degraded while we were making holes in the walls to find whatever it was, we might be able to capture one. And we were fixing as we were going for a while, but then it wasn't working. And so now, and we also didn't know that it was going to be so. And anyway, they're real, but we didn't catch one.
What? You didn't? What do they look like?
So we saw right in the cracks of the wall, a little. It's kind of like a Kremling. It had like 8 legs, big bulbous body, and a little pinchy mouth, and it was like biting at the point that we were breaking down. And then then we were shocked, and it was just the one, and we didn't have everything ready, and we couldn't force it into anything. We didn't know how to force it into anything. What do you beckon this thing with? We didn't have enough of the ruin or whatever, so we just kind of tried to patch things up, and we saw the floor sinking, and so we stopped.
What? Okay, there's a few things we need to go over here. Why wouldn't you just try the compost out back?
Because that draws rot spren, and that's different.
Okay, good point. If you're gonna do, like I said, with the food and the spheres, you got to let me know what you're doing. I could have helped. I could have directed you.
Yeah, but what we were doing wasn't safe. And you wouldn't have said yes.
You don't know that.
Would you have said yes to this?
Probably, but I would have said, like, to do it in a safe way, not like... I could have helped you iterate on your idea so that it could have been a little better the first time.
Karav is standing about like halfway down the stairs, just kind of listening to y'all. And this little 10-year-old fella is just like, we don't have the spheres or the laboratory to do dangerous things in a controlled setting. And science requires spontaneous innovation. Sometimes you have to do dangerous
what I'm hearing
things.
Is that we need to make the lab bigger. Expand it.
Yes.
Good idea.
And also probably above ground.
Maybe.
I think there's a non-zero chance that they blow up this lab.
Okay. That is a very... Do we need 2 labs? I'll think about it, but we definitely need to... This place is too small for us. We need to expand it a little bit and do something. Make the ceiling higher.
Way higher.
The floor lower?
Maybe.
Yeah, it'll be fine. And then also, what I totally forgot, you can use the aluminum. Because remember, like, it like repels. You can use the aluminum to kind of guide the spren towards the, like, if you got a gem that you know it likes, you can kind of guide it. You have so much to learn. I'm just you gotta let me know.
Okay, next time we do anything, we'll let you know.
Just in the morning every day, be like, hey, we're gonna do this experiment. And I'm like, it sounds good. Do it over there instead, or whatever it is.
Okay, we'll try. We'll try to tell you when we're doing anything. But what if you're eating lunch?
Interrupt me, please.
Okay. What if you're out doing errands?
Then tell Alshir. Leave a message, leave a note.
What if Alshir is scary and we don't want to tell her?
I think telling her is better than not telling her.
Have you told her anything?
Yeah.
Have you told her everything that we've done?
I'm about to after this because I just found out.
That sucks. Okay. We'll tell you.
That's why I wanted to fix it first, because better to have fixed the thing than just go to tell somebody it's broken.
Yeah. No, you're correct. Okay, so we'll tell you. We'll make sure that all happens. I think we can recreate the decay spren, though. But
Okay.
it's not really what I want to work on.
What do you want to work on?
Alshir has a blueprint in her. Will you tell her if I was snooping through her stuff?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, this will be the last time. But I found a blueprint in her possessions, and it should. And the kid pauses, and they very clearly seem a little trepidatious about it.
Okay.
It's not a fabrial. It's just mechanics.
Okay.
It's like it's kind of like a harpoon.
Go on.
So it's a big tube and a harpoon attached to rope, and it's kind of like what you find on a ship. But I think it's supposed to use aluminum. And
Okay.
that's why we went looking for it. Because if she's designing things like that with it, that means she must have a lot of it. And it seems like she does. And that's what I want to help with. And I know kids aren't supposed to play with weapons, but it's really cool.
Okay.
It's really, really cool.
I need to let you know that if you really want to do this, there's going to be a cost.
Again? Van pipes up. More cost?
You are going to have to tell her what you did, how you found this information.
I would rather pay you real money.
With what? You don't have any real money.
Do you accept debt?
No. You got to tell her what you did.
Okay.
And also why you think it's cool and why you want to help.
Well, that I can do. Okay.
Okay.
You
We
notice...
can do it together. I'm not saying you have to do it alone.
Karav, that sweet, blunt, brilliant young boy, is walking up the stairs and is just like, you hear him yelling, Alshir, we've been robbing you rather blatantly. We have seen all of your blueprints. Yes, no, I think you should come here. We found the stores of aluminum. Yes. And then you hear a shrill yell from Alshir. And Alshir comes stomping down and looks to you. And I think the last thing that we see before we zoom out of Hallstrom is Alshir browbeating. She doesn't take it out on the kids. She doesn't hold it against the children at all. In fact, she's very placating when it comes to the kids. This isn't your fault. You're doing, you're doing what kids do. You get into trouble. That's okay. No, absolutely. I know where you came from. I know your caretaker was Nev. Things will be all right. They weren't the best influence, but they did their best. I get it. I totally get it. I just need to have a quick conversation with Alstrom alone. You kids wait upstairs. We're just gonna have a chat. We're just gonna have a chat. The door closes, and Alstrom receives very likely one of the worst strip tearings of his entire life. But it comes out at the end very productive. She's just upset that the kids have been going through her stuff and you don't have a wrangle on them. But you're trying, and she gets it. Yeah, so we are going to zoom out, though, from Alstrom. So, next, our else caller, Veraniel. You have found a bit of time to actually go and maybe enjoy the apartment that you've been given. I don't know if you're trying to enjoy it, or at least you have a warm shower, you have a bed to sleep in, and there is a kitchen with calories in it. Things that Veraniel needs. Enjoyment may not be the word, but you have spent a night here, finally. A true, fitful evening after coming back home from the Juror residence in Little Herdaz. And when you wake up the next day, standing 9.5 feet tall, towering above your bed, looking away, standing watch, is Frame. Just looking massive, right over your bed, pretty well right up against it.
Good morning.
It is a morning.
Yes. Can you back up a few steps or something?
He takes precisely 2 steps.
Do you need something this morning?
I need to protect you from the myriad dangers that Kholinar contains to you and your companions.
Okay. And standing over my bed like that is doing that, correct?
I am a shard of some sort of deific energy, and I have a very unsettling appearance to the likes of those in Alethkar.
I guess you have a point there, yeah. Did you have something you needed right away or wanted right away?
No. Your safety is paramount, and it seems assured in this moment.
Yeah. Well, I guess I'm up now. Might as well get started. I'm actually kind of happy you're here and maybe not looming over my bed like that, but it did feel a little quiet last night coming back home.
Yes, I am silent as death.
I meant this apartment. But yes, you can be quiet too, sometimes.
Would it be better if I perhaps sang a song?
No, I think I'm good. I was actually thinking of just starting some practice this morning with some transformation.
It is about time.
Yeah.
Oh, and he looks like if an Inkspren could look bashful, it's taken since you started speaking to him, it has taken that long for him to realize. Conversation. Often they will go two different ways, and they will be reciprocal. Is there something that you would like to talk about with me this morning?
You know, and she's gonna like go over to her desk, and start like lining up just like a bunch of little objects, like a pen or and like a piece of paper, maybe some spheres. Like she's setting up to like practice some things. She's gonna not look at him. Actually, yeah, I guess I think I'm ready to approach this. I need to understand what happened. I'm not talking about the palace. I'm talking about that fight back in the street, when I stepped towards a shard blade.
Is there more specificity that you can provide? I feel like it was a fairly straightforward process. There was a need for you to block and then strike with a weapon that could resist and be offensive against a shard blade. And thus I became one.
So I didn't think, I just moved. And did you always know you could do that?
No.
Yeah.
My memories. And it seems like he's having a little bit of a hard time admitting that he isn't sure of himself when he talks about it. He seems usually very informative, very direct, very certain. And in this he says, I am unsure of how I do these things. The bond that I have crafted, that we have crafted with one another, it drew me from Shadesmar. And that journey was taxing. And it has left me bereft of some of the knowledge that I once had.
And that's okay. You've mentioned that before, and I'm sure it'll come back. All of the things that you've forgotten or lost in that travel. Just I didn't intend to kill him, but I also didn't hesitate, and that's the thing that I keep thinking about.
Frame lays a hand on your shoulder in what you think might be a bit of comfort. It's a little disconcerting because he's 9.5 feet tall right now and his hand is massive.
Whole shoulder.
There are people upon Roshar that will need to die. And then he thinks, that sounded callous.
No, I mean it makes sense, I guess.
There is horror coming to you. And in order to stay alive, it will be better not to hesitate.
And keep others alive.
My last night, they died, not knowing what they were ever to become. They held on to cultural morals, to bonds of friendship that had been severed, and they let fouled emotions crush them, and it was hesitation that killed them. So I say, there will be people that need to die.
I'm sorry you went through that.
I have healed.
Can I ask another question? Speaking of the bond,
Yes.
back at the palace, Frame, I was really scared. That feeling, like when it felt like you were in pain. Can the bond break without me dying? Like, is there a possibility I would have to live through feeling that?
The bond can break without you dying. The bond cannot break without me dying.
How would something like that happen?
You would break your oaths. Or a creature far more powerful than us would sever it.
Do you think like what we encountered?
I believe so.
That's terrifying.
I thought that I was dying.
It felt horrible. I've never felt like I needed anyone else before a Frame, but in that moment it felt like a need. It was horrible.
You are my bonded. I will either be with you for the rest of your life or the rest of mine, and there will not be an in-between.
Yeah. I care for you, Frame, and I care for the others too. That's new to me, I think.
I like Bear Delar. because he is incredibly comfortable lying to himself in order to make great things happen. And that is important in a chaotic world.
Isn't lying to yourself a bad thing?
Not if it is for a greater good.
Then you're just pushing something off, right?
Yes. Self-actualization is not the most important thing in the Cosmere. The myopic lens that humans look upon their reality with is not how the state of the Cosmere is. It is fine to lie to yourself. It is fine to kill. It is good to strive for better. But as long as you are safe and your world remains, then you have done good.
I guess that makes sense when you say it like that. I'm still a little stuck on the it's good to lie to yourself part.
It is complicated, but is something that I have debated at length. Is it better to be ignorant and to deceive oneself in order to attain happiness and safety? Or is it better to languish in the truth of you in order to have some sort of moral high ground against the people that see you?
I don't know if I see it as you one or the other. I feel like maybe I need to think about that more.
Your friend Berdalar lies to himself, but searches for the truth in everything else in this world. I find that duality to be pleasant.
You said he's my friend. Did you hear that they call me their friend?
That is because they are your friends. By every definition that I know.
Are you sure though? Do you like?
I believe
Or
that
do they
several of them
tolerate
would
me?
die for you. You are
That's extreme.
You are treatising with a collective of incredibly traumatized and violent individuals. I would not underestimate the things that they are willing to do for you, and in fact, I would leverage those things. Favors large and small ingratiate people further to yourself, which can be used to do more for the greater good.
You've got a point there that they could be violent. Thinking of Navali. But I don't even think they know me that well yet. Like, what if they get to know me more and then they don't like me?
Your self-doubt is ugly.
That was mean.
Oh. The outside you that you show to everyone is something that you get to craft. If you believe that the things inside are not worthy of friendship, then I would like to help you with that.
How? I think I'm still figuring out that part myself, so.
I have watched you for a length of time that you would likely find slightly unsettling. The thing that gets...
How long?
Since shortly before the Battle of Narak. You are liked. And if you do not know yourself, then I believe I can help you.
I can accept that help. Especially with everything going on, I've been not sure of so much. It's like I keep trying to sort everything into neat little pieces like I always do, and it's just not staying sorted, and including myself.
May I tell you something that I find ironic?
Sure.
This may come across as mean, but I do not mean it that way.
I appreciate the warning. I can prepare for it.
I watched you sign a logistics order to ensure that hundreds of your enemy's men would die, covered in blood, screaming the names of their loved ones on the fields of battle between Yakaved and Alethkar. You did so with very little hesitation. And yet now we sit speaking to the reality that you find it hard to have a friend. Ha!
I've had a lot of new perspectives to take recently.
I think it would be... Go ahead.
I used to feel so confident in the things that I believed, or what I was thinking and what I was doing, and I don't anymore. So
honor is dead. Vorinism is a lie. You are an else caller. You must believe in yourself. That is all that's left.
I think I have to figure out who I am. There's a missing step on that ladder there, that before I can feel confident in myself again, I have to find out who that is.
You are a savior of this world, and it will take time to grow into that. My disappointment in you lessens every day.
Again, I will take that frame. What do you think we should do now with everything? That's a big question. With what's happening in the city.
Teach Navali how to fight with a real weapon.
I mean, knives are real weapons.
Please do not tell Navali that I have said this, for I feel like they would strike me or order Giselle to do so.
Your secret's safe with me.
The disappointment that I feel in you is tenfold for Navali.
Why? What do you have against what do you have in support of Bear lying to himself and then against Navali?
Navali doesn't lie at all, except when it comes to embracing their destiny. Bear is trying to be a hero. Navali is doing everything that they can not to be.
But have you seen her with her network?
The threat of death shouldn't be what drives you.
I think I disagree with you on this point because I've always seen something good in Navali.
It is okay to be wrong.
Well, we'll see who's wrong then at the end of all of this.
Oh, I don't think that Navali is not going to be one of the saviors. I would have encouraged you to either kick them out of your band or perhaps confront them further. I just believe that Queen Aesudan would be dead. That creature would not have been here. Tunavir would not be a threat. And Lady Azure would be at the peaks where she was meant to be, if Navali would get out of their own head. They are the most competent person I have ever seen in my entire life at what they set their mind to. But they allow themselves to be harmed.
You can't put that all on Navali. That's not fair.
Yes, I can.
That's your opinion, Frame.
Thousands of years of existence watching Radiance come and go, bonding over and over, surviving the severing of those bonds. When my Radiance die, watching the rise and fall of nations. The world needs heroes.
Were you just never surprised? No?
I was surprised once.
I hope that we all surprise you then.
That would be nice.
Speaking of threats, you had told me that Captain TRIL is a bad man and that he's hiding who he is.
Yes. He is...
Do you think he's against Kholinar? Or he's just not a good person?
He is like Alstrom, but without the charm. He lies.
I
Constantly.
am so confused at how your morality is working with lying. here?
Context matters.
Well, I will have to face Tyrael if I'm going to stay in my position here in Kholinar. And I don't know if he is an enemy or a potential friend.
I believe that he is a simpering slave to his own culture that needs to be shocked out of the stupor that has come over him when it comes to the strange attachments to these disgusting patriarchal figures that hold power in Kholinar.
But he can read.
It seems to me that he would like the best of both worlds. A brave man would speak out against it instead of indulging it.
What if he's not brave? Or not yet?
Then he should get out of the way.
I'm kind of picking up that you don't think he's against Kholinar. Like we've heard the others might be that are coming.
I struggle because I feel in my heart that the culture of Kholinar is against Kholinar. I think that you should challenge him and perhaps show him that even without all of the rigorous training, that someone that is an underling and that is on the other side of this cultural schism can lay him low.
So you're asking me to surprise him?
Yes. Humility would suit this man.
He did offer to test my skills before I trained his daughter.
You could also simply take his daughter away from him. And
that is not what I am going to do. No.
Why not?
You're not going to kidnap children, Frame.
Liberate. You would be liberating a child out of a toxic culture.
I think there's worse things coming, like what we saw at the palace, than how toxic this culture might be at the moment. Just think there's an order of prioritization here.
If you took his daughter and you sequestered her away and trained her, and then he came to find her, mustering all of the might of his guardhouse, breaking down the walls, and we timed it right, he would have his entire regiment on high alert for the time that those armies hit the walls of Kholinar. Do you think that they would be prepared otherwise? Will they take the Singer threat seriously?
Maybe if I can convince him, maybe if he is an ally, maybe if he's somebody who's open to listening.
If he doesn't,
I'm not kidnapping his child.
If he does not listen, will you reconsider?
Sure. I think this whole time she's been like lightly trying to play with transforming things, just like
Yeah, for sure, for
She
sure.
can do it, how fast she can do it, how much she can do it. But when this whole conversation about kidnapping Tira came up, I think she messed up for the first time.
Yeah, that's super fair. You turn a like a span reed, like the reed of it. You turn it into like a hunk of steak. Like you really mess something up. Or like a foul smelling like sulfurous gas out of like a glass of water. Something gnarly like that. And then so Frame says, I was thinking of sabotaging you a moment ago and going behind your back to ensure that the young girl would be more ingratiated to us in case of the kidnapping, but I will trust you.
Thanks. I guess that is all I can ask for right now. Please do not sabotage me. That doesn't seem like a thing that friends would do.
We are not friends yet.
Shuts her up. See, I was trying.
I want to be your friend, but the judgment is still out on whether or not I would actually enjoy your company for a very long period of time, regardless of whether I think you will be the hero that saves Roshar.
You're not helping me with the confidence that the others want my company either by saying that.
I am a far more discerning creature than your friends.
Okay. Well, let me fix this steak.
Yeah, so Frame shrinks down, and as he's shrinking down, he says, I am done with this conversation now. And then crawls up your leg and goes on the back of your ear like he usually does so we can talk into it super quietly. Mm-hmm. And yeah, I feel like that is a good spot to zoom out from Fira.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that might actually be a good spot to do our little 10-minute break. We're kind of at that point. And the next few scenes will be a bit more speedrunny. Because the next one should be good. Yeah, we'll catch y'all in 10 minutes. Catch on the flip-flop. As always, tell your mom, tell your dad, tell your sister, tell your brother, tell your local congressperson, tell your grocery clerk, tell your Uber driver, tell literally every single person on the internet that you know. Tell your social media following. We are on the internet. That Another World Tabletop is live right now, telling Cosmere RPG stories on Another World Tabletop. We'll see you in 10 minutes. Tell your dog that we love them. Bye-bye. Hello, Internet. We are back. It is Another World Tabletop coming back at you with The Last Ideal, our Cosmere RPG actual play by Brotherwise Games? What? Shout out the big homie. Shout out the big homie. The Wise Brothers. Those brothers are wise? What do? Say it with me. Make games. We are...
This is what
clip
happens
it, chat.
when our GM is sleep deprived.
Yeah, clip it, chat. Send it to Brotherwise Games. I'm sure they won't block me. So the we just love these guys. All right. So anyway, we are going to zoom in now on the literal secret chamber that has been crafted at the Spark Flicker. So, Alstrom, Berdalar, you two have gotten together. You have decided, I believe, to meet at the secret basement of the Spark Flicker. And as you are there, go ahead.
Hey, check this out. All right. And I like blow out some stormlight, and it transforms into this axe hound, and Wave is like nearby, and it runs over Wave, and I'm trying to get it to like stick to Wave so he can control it and move it around, but I keep messing up and I'm unable to do it.
Oh, wow. Well, can you do that? Or is it just like it's not working this time? Or is there like a thing you can do?
I think I need to practice it a little bit. I don't know. I think I can do it. I haven't seen it done. It's just a thing that like Wave said it's probably can do it, but I think we just need to practice for a while. Can you do it?
Yeah. I don't know. And Bear is going to try and make just the picture of a Kremling, which he does. You know, he shapes it onto the ground. And he goes, "Okay, Tila, can you move it? I don't know how this works."
Bear, you move it. You do all of the things. All of the things that you think you can do, you do. Hold on.
Okay,
Do you think I've done any of the things for you? Like any of the powers of illumination and progression that you have at your fingertips? Do you think I'm doing these?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. I kind of thought there was, like I think it, and then you know what I'm thinking, and then you do it for me. Is that not what's been happening?
I'm kinda just here. I know that sounds crazy. But I'm a companion. I am a moral support. I am a bastion of your ideals, and I am the portent that you see. But when it comes to you shaping these powers, our bond enables it, but it's you.
Wave, is all of that true? Is she fibbing to me? You're pretty good at...
I don't know.
Wave, you told me it was all you.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So, that is a lie. Okay. Alright, so, okay, I'm just gonna put the Kremling on Tila, and it's not working. I don't think I can do that. Okay.
Man.
What else? I'm trying to think. What are some other cool things we could do with it?
Yeah.
Because I can look like you, right?
And
I can sound like you. Do you think it works on smells?
could make food smell better.
Yeah, or like I could make something smell like somebody had like a really unfortunate fart and like clear out a whole room, you know?
Yeah.
You can
If you
do
need to
that
clear out the room really
anyway.
fast.
Bernalar is going to try and conjure the smell of a fart. I don't know how he tries that, but he thinks about it real hard.
Tila's like, hey.
Yeah.
It could be cinnamon buns. It could be fresh curry. It could be the smell of petrichor on the stone after a good rain, and you chose this. The first thing that I see my bonded radiant conjure for one of the 5 key senses is rancid gas.
Hey,
Oh,
the question
that
is,
is.
I can do it.
Wave, do petrichor. Wave, do petrichor.
Wave zips around the room. It isn't me! It isn't me, Alstrom! I can't change this! Fix it! Fix it!
This is good. This is good to know. We are learning.
You're disgusting.
We are learning.
We're learning.
Learning that
We
you're
are
disgusting.
We are learning that we are powerful Radiants who can shape the world around us, including the smell of thoughts.
I am learning that the Order of Truthwatchers and their entire masculine lineage has not changed since the last desolation. That's what I'm learning right now.
How long ago was that?
Long enough.
You know, they say, war never changes. Neither do thoughts.
No, I don't. Well, we don't know if no one's ever said that, I guess.
I think somebody's probably said it at some point. I mean, I just did. I could say it again, and then
Okay.
we know for sure that somebody else has said it.
Yeah, but we don't. It's okay. I think we'll be all right. Do you think we could get? No.
Yeah.
A couple free drinks? Trick them into some wine?
Who?
The bartender.
I'm not opposed.
You're going to go
Nah,
and
it's okay.
you're going to go and try to pull one over on Verdana, who built this glorious underground thing for us? Is that what
We
we're
can
doing?
make it smell like thoughts in
No,
the kitchen.
no. The state, not when you-
Don't do this.
No,
don't
no,
do this.
no.
No, I think it could work. No, okay.
If you do that, because I have a strong feeling that you may do this, you need to leave a pouch of spheres on the counter upstairs, because you will drive out business.
I'm not a thief. I'm just gonna take
we don't-
stuff without.
No, you're just an idiot.
Yeah. Okay, fine. We don't steal
I think-
anything.
Yeah, we don't. Okay, what's the largest illusion you can make?
That's not me.
Mhm.
Because me, I can do all of me. But if I'm gonna make something up here, it's, I don't know. I've gotten to be maybe this big, kind of like the size of like a, I don't know, like a chest.
Yeah,
What about you?
the axe hound, really.
That's kind of it. Okay, yeah. Okay. Oh well, mate.
Yeah.
At least can we do it together?
To make a larger one?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. I'll do the axe hound. Can you make like a small version of you riding it?
Yeah. I like this. Okay.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
Berdalar is trying to try and conjure a little tiny Berdalar with a strangely cowboy, like iconic cowboy hat on top, holding it and like riding it like a bronco.
Yeah, doing like the ride 'em cowboy. I'm going to ask for, actually, this is important. I'm going to ask for an illumination roll from both of you.
Ooh, that's good. 19.
I was going to say DC on this is 15.
15.
Perfect. A tiny cowboy Berdalar is riding the axe hound in the middle of the room. It's taking on a bit of a life of its own. With the power of both of your imaginations combined, they're bleeding into one another a little bit. The tiny Berdalar is like smacking the ass of the axe hound. The axe hound is like bucking and trying to buck off the tiny Berdalar. It's spinning in circles, and then it starts to bark. It goes bark, 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 woof, 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 and then bounds from one side of the room to the other. The tiny Berdalar, has a little tiny lasso spinning above his head at one point. Trying to lasso small invisible animals that don't exist.
Hey, next time we need a distraction, this will do pretty well.
Oh, yeah. This is great. This is great. So... what is next?
Honestly, I'm kind of waiting for the other shoe to fall.
Yeah. Yeah. Why do you think we both have the same, half of the same stuff? Because, we both do this, whatever that is.
Yeah.
Tiny little Berdalar, looks quizzically back at full-size Berdalar. Whatever that is, I don't know. But,
Yeah.
we can both do it, so... what do you think that...
You hear Wave. You hear Wave zip in and around, and he shoots up the side of the axe hound. He says, lies and truth, illumination. It's both.
Oh, so you're saying because Berdalar searches for the truth and I lie all the time.
All the time.
Illumination is both of those things? Kind of? Yeah, okay.
Yes.
Using lies to show the truth or something like that? That's
because illumination can be...
orders connected?
Yes, yes.
I wonder what other groups were connected to.
Ostrom, is your entire order just a bunch of liars?
That's kind of what I'm thinking about right now too. Yeah, man. Oof. Everybody's just lying to each other all the time.
That's what you do. Is you just how do you get better at being your radio? Oh, I just lie. Good. That's awesome.
That's
It's
pretty
different.
much it. No, that's pretty much it.
That's awesome.
Or is that the lie? And then he zips down off the axe hound and shoots up onto Berdalar and dimples your cheek. He goes, secrets.
Secrets. Yeah. So, real question. How do you lie to the people you care about?
I'm more scared of telling them the truth.
Well, it doesn't make you feel like a big old bag of creme.
Oh, it definitely does. Yeah. It is difficult.
But you're worried that what they think is going to be worse than the way you feel about... Huh. Okay. It's just,
Yeah, it's something I need to work on.
No, I just asked because... well, I'm starting to think my dad maybe lied to me about a lot of things. And I just couldn't wrap my head around why. but that makes sense.
Sometimes the truth is too difficult to say. Sometimes it can be so heavy it can't come up. And that has nothing to do with how I feel about those I care about or how your father felt about you and your family.
It's about you or him.
Mm-hmm. And that doesn't make it better or any worse. It's the way it is. Sorry if that's not helpful.
No, it's good. It's a reason. I don't know if it was his reason, but anything's better than nothing, I guess.
Yeah.
I think lying is a little more complicated than that, right? Don't you?
Yeah, well, it depends on the situation.
Well, I mean, it comes down to... Like, Bear, you were a kid.
I mean, sort of, but not really.
Well, I mean, how long was your dad in it?
I don't know.
And how long was he directly lying to your face?
I don't know.
Right? And at the end of the day, can he ever tell you the truth now?
Maybe.
So, if he lied for that long, then it was in the valley of those deceptions that you became you. Would you have become as vigilant and as good of a detective? Would you have become as skilled of a warrior? Would you have made all of the connections that you have and every single... Oh gosh, would you be you? And if we're going to dig that a little bit deeper, are you happy with the person that you are today?
That is a weird question to ask. This is a weird thing to say to somebody.
I think sometimes I am. I try to be. I work hard to be. Most days it's yes.
So
I think that's good.
I think you just need to find who you are. Really, truly. Be happy with that. Find good morals. Don't hurt people if you don't have to. I've been alive for a long time, fellas. And I think I held on to a lot more of myself than the rest of the spren. And God, you humans love to kick the crap out of yourselves. Fiercely. For just trying to do the right thing.
Oh. How's your sister?
The oh. She's good. She's good. It's just the youths are causing a ruckus. They're being very imaginative and creative, and that is very nice, but it is a little taxing on both of us.
Oh yeah, no, I get it. I have a tiny little spy who lives in my house now.
How's that going?
Sometimes good, sometimes not good. So. Yeah. Anyways, I should probably get going, but this was good.
Yeah. Good to see you, Bear.
Yeah, you too, when we're not
Yeah.
literally about to die at any moment.
Have you been sleeping well?
No. You?
Sometimes.
Yeah. No, it's tough.
I don't sleep.
That's good. That's good for you, Wave.
Wave, what do you do while I sleep?
Watch you.
Yep.
Hila, what do you do while Bear sleeps?
I usually pick up one of his books and read it.
You can pick up books?
Well, small ones, and it's just one of the ones that are in the house, like one of the kids' storybooks or one of your sisters. I can pick up about a pound or two.
Oh, this is huge.
It's just little
That's
things.
so cool. What?
I can too.
Wait, I mean, Wave, I know you can read, but you can pick things up?
Yes. I lift your fingers
Right.
when you're sleeping.
Try to tickle me in my sleep?
No. To check for motility and flexibility.
You two have a very special bond.
Yes, we do. Wave, we're gonna have to talk about that later.
Yes, you need to stretch. You carry tension in your digits.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about this later, for sure.
Okay. You know, this is... Okay.
Yeah.
No, but seriously, if you ever need anything, just give me a call, but I should go home. I've got some things to take care of, and this has helped, so
Yeah,
thanks.
Can you do me a favor?
Yeah,
Yeah, drink some water and get a good night's sleep, okay?
I will do my best.
I'm going to get him to eat more fiber.
That's probably a good idea too, yeah.
Yeah, things have been rough.
Okay. Catch you later, Muncher.
See you later.
And Bear heads out, and on the way leans to where he thinks Tila is and goes, "Could you stop talking to about people about my diet? It's weird. I don't like it.
Fix it.
I don't like it.
Fix it and I won't have to talk about it. I don't care what you like. I need you to be healthy because I'm not going to have you be in the middle of a mission to fight against the Heavenly Ones and to fight against absolutely the embodiment of the worst parts of this Cosmere and then have intestinal trouble, and that's what gets you killed. You die, I die. Eat a granola bar!
Talk about this later.
Yeah, maybe when you're having a healthy BM. Get it going. I'm with you always. Always! And we'll zoom out from there. All right. So. Yeah, I made granola canon. Sorry, guys. I did that. I did just make it canon. Okay. So next, we are going to... We're going to zoom in on the sheath. And we will see Nev with the kids. There's about 10 children milling about, you know, making different crafts, crafting traps, mixing together paints. Some of them are cutting cloth. A few of them are like wrapping cloth around like knives, and some of them are like sharpening and bending personal like lock picks into shape, and all sorts of wild stuff. But it seems like Nev, for whatever reason, has an agenda today. So...
I sure do.
Mm-hmm.
So my mission is currently is to find Bertalar. I generally know where he's at because Dervin follows him around and gives me reports on what he's up to. So I will probably intercept wherever Bear normally goes in the morning.
Bertalar can absolutely correct me if he wants, but what we are going to say is that Dervin has sent you a little glyph pamphlet, and it just has the word market and fruit on it. So it seems as if Bertalar is picking up some fruits at the market.
Okay. Yeah, I will head to the market, and I am sure I'll happily roll for this, but I am sure that I track Bear down. Pretty easily.
Unless Bear's hiding himself, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, whatever's got the most fiber in the smallest package would be great.
Yeah, we've got our sour pulp fruit. You should probably add a little bit of sugar to that, but sour pulp fruit is probably what you're after. Are you making like a homemade glue? It's what a lot of people are actually using it for. So,
I am a glue guy.
That's okay.
Hey,
yeah. No,
don't ask any questions. All right.
Not asking questions. Here you go, glue guy. And the merchant passes you two vibrant, purple fruits that sort of pucker as you pick them up, like retract into themselves as they like feel the touch of you. Kind of like a rock bud pulling into itself. But yeah, it's like that. It hasn't spoiled to the point where it's lost that elasticity. So when you touch it, it like puckers. And
when Bear turns to walk away, Nev is standing there waiting.
These are for eating.
Okay. Looks totally...
What do you want? What?
I was coming to see you. Do you have a minute? We can walk.
Yes. Bear puts the fruits away. Yeah, sorry.
Those don't taste very good, you know.
I wouldn't know. It's my first time.
You might want to put some spices or something on it to make it taste better.
That's what the guy said, so.
Right. As we're like walking through the market, so I remember you mentioning that like you're not like Alstrom, you don't read.
No. Honestly, I've been thinking about that a lot, and it's both stupid and frustrating. Yeah.
Okay, so I have an idea. You know something that I guess I want to learn.
I
I know
can see where
something
this
you
is
want
going.
to learn. So maybe we can exchange.
You want me to teach you how to read body language?
No.
Oh.
Can you? You can dance. I saw you dance with Firaniel. So like, can you teach me?
Who are you?
What do you mean? If we ever need to go undercover again, you know, I can tell people no and not want to dance, but you know, I'd rather know how than not. Just like the basics.
I'll have to say, I did not see this coming. And yes, I would love to.
Cool. And then like I can teach you to read. I already teach the kids how to read, so
Oh, are they gonna make fun of me?
no.
You hear behind you immediately. Yes, we are. Dervin walks.
no.
Dervin walks out from like behind a stall, and he's eating a fruit. Yes, we are.
Oh hey! I ruffle his hair.
Get out of here!
You're supposed to be sneakier than that.
You didn't see me until I wanted you to see me. Canonically, Nev knew Derv was there for sure.
Think again, kid.
I think Bertalar has accepted that he assumes Dervin is always following him.
Mm-hmm. He's not giving you any trouble, I hope.
No, not at all.
Insight. No, I'm just kidding. Nev is choosing to not fully believe you, but if you're not gonna say anything, she's not gonna intervene. Because she knows that Dervin really likes living at Bear's house. Well, that's good. Hopefully he's making himself useful.
I mean, yeah, from time to time.
Well, that's good. So yeah, I mean, we could meet up. I figure if we make it a group activity, it won't be weird.
Would it be weird anyway?
Well, if I don't invite the network, they will probably show up regardless. So
Yeah, no, that's fine.
I'm just gonna get ahead of them on that this time.
Do you also want me to teach them how to dance?
I mean, yeah, why not?
Oh, Mark, David, did you hear that? You're going to learn how to dance like a real gentleman.
Finally, you're going to teach me something.
Oh,
And
whatever.
when you're tall enough, maybe you can ask Fira to dance.
Why would I want that? That wouldn't even be cool. I don't want that. Why would you say I'd want that? I don't even want that. That's not even something I want.
Oh,
Okay.
Sir Sprinklebottom, you are in trouble now.
I'm not in trouble because that's not even something that I've thought about ever. Not one time. Weird. You're
Wow.
weird. You're being weird.
She
How
just kinda
tall-
Smirks a little
How
bit.
old is Dervin?
Dervin's
Oh, he's young.
Dervin's 13, 14.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, like maybe.
Great. Perfect.
Just imagine a kid having a crush on like his substitute teacher. That's literally
Massive that energy, yeah.
totally
Yeah,
that
actually,
energy.
Navali, I was thinking that I might ask Fira on a date. Romantically, sometime soon.
Ah, yeah. You know what? You two would be.
Bad for each other. You would be bad for each other. You aren't I think you've got too much going on. To be
You should have
honest.
some strong. You've got some really strong
Nev
feelings about
actually
that.
like covers her mouth so as not to just straight up laugh at Dervin.
Okay, well maybe you could give me some tips on how to get myself presentable to date Lady Ferraniel.
Yeah, we could talk about it at dance class.
This is the best day of my life. Okay, yeah, I mean, I've got time now.
Dervin is 12.
Go.
I just checked. Dervin is 12 years old.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's a youngin.
Yeah.
He's just a little guy with a crush. That's all
Just
you
a
guys.
kid.
We he's just a baby. Yeah, we can fast forward meeting the kids. Probably in the theater because there's not going to be a show this time of day.
Yeah. I think that like Navali and the network are usually given like free reign of the bottom areas of the theater. Like there's small rehearsal areas that are like in the basement. The main stage is probably a little bit too obvious. Like you don't want to even really be seen there. But like other than that, there's plenty of locations that you could go and practice to dance. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll just gather up whoever wants to go and leave a note for anybody who's not home where we're at. And the glyphs are just like dance class, theater. that's it. So
A
they know
note I have
exactly what they're-
actually seen before. A note that Lane has seen before.
I love that. And we gather there and I'm like, okay. All right, this is a skill that is good for your agility. And if any of you ever have to go undercover, she's treating it like it's a spy thing. If any of you have to go undercover, at least you'll know how. Don't be like me. Learn stuff like this. Might be useful later.
Falarin speaks up and he's like, I know how to dance.
Well, then what are you storming doing here?
Well, I mean, I kind of just.
All right, class. Falarin is going to be my assistant today. Falarin, are you familiar in the waltz?
Of course.
Okay, great. So we're going to start with a waltz. You're going to be moving on a 3 count. Does any hands up to who understands a 3 count? Does anyone not know what that means?
Not a single hand goes up.
Okay, great. That's good. Okay. So, for the waltz, it's going to be a rather simple step. You're going to move in a kind of a box formation. Normally, someone is going to lead and someone is going to follow. So everybody, find your pair.
All the kids pair off in one way or another. Falarin walks up and offers a hand to Navali. And Dervin ensures to walk up and goes right up to Bertalar.
I love this so much.
I'm going to be your partner. I need to learn fast.
Okay. Listen here, partner. Which part of the dance do you want to learn? Traditionally, right, there is a lady part and a gentleman's part.
You will be the lady.
I kind of thought, yeah, okay. Yeah, okay, so just put your hand here and put your hand here, and now you're going to lead, all right? And okay, I'm going to count, and everyone watch your surroundings. Nobody bump into each other. If you do, get over it. It's not embarrassing. Okay, Nev, put your face away. Don't calm down. It's just a dance.
What face? What
Fal-
face?
That one.
Falarin's like, you're actually super tense right now.
Okay.
I'm concentrating.
Now everybody take a breath and 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And sway nice and gentle. Really feel the beat. There you go. Dervin, stop stepping on my toes or I'm going to kill you.
That was right. On purpose, you deserved it. You have no rhythm.
3. And now if you watch me, everybody, I'm going to do a lift. And I just throw Dervin into the seats.
He tumbles. He crashes over all the seats. Gets up. You did that on purpose.
No, I slipped. Okay, now everybody find a new partner. We're going to switch it up. If you want to continue learning the same half that you've learned, that's fine. If you want to switch to the other half, that's fine. But find a new partner, get comfortable. And Bear goes up to Navali. May I have this dance?
Okay. This is a lot
Okay,
harder
great.
than it looks.
This is
Like-
the easy one. We're on the easiest one right now.
Storm it.
Okay, everyone, and 1, 2, 3. As the dance is happening, no, these kids are really good at this. They are smart.
Yeah,
Good job.
good kids.
They are, except Dervin.
Well, he's at that age. You were
He's a
probably like
tyrant.
that once, right?
I was worse, but yeah.
Oh, well, there you go.
No, I like him. I like him a lot. He's just a right. Yeah.
At that
I feel
moment,
rude using too colorful of language.
Dervin tries to like spin his partner in like a big dramatic flourish.
Oh, no.
Okay, that's a little much.
For you, maybe.
You're gonna make him sick.
None of
Okay.
that, please.
Okay, now we're gonna move on to something a little bit more exciting. And Bear kind of breaks down some of the more upbeat dances, and works through like a short catalog, 3 or 4 dances that you might do in a ballroom, that kind of stuff. A couple dances that you might do at more of just like a tavern or an inn, that kind of stuff. Okay.
Not the lasso.
All right. Okay, everybody, that was really well done. That was a great first day. I hope you had fun. And I hope you learned something. And if you ever need to go undercover, this will help.
the kids legitimately look like they had the time of their lives. Not a one of these children had a bad time today. This was like a breath of fresh air away from the day-to-day rigmarole. And also like money has been coming into the network. Like the kids look a little less, waifish than the last time you saw them, Bear Delar. Noticeable to you, but maybe to Navali, someone that sees them every single day, the change has been a bit more gradual, but like it's pretty stark. And they all start like milling about, and then, they say their goodbyes to you. Dervin walks up to Bear Delar sheepishly.
What did you do?
Nothing. I didn't do anything.
What do you want?
Why are you accusing me? That's your first. That's your first reaction to me.
You look like you've committed a crime.
That's because I commit crimes. I'm a dangerous man.
What do you want, Dervin?
Thank you. Thank you.
No problem.
That was nice.
Good. I'm glad you had fun.
If you date Fira, I'm gonna stab you. And then he spins on a heel and like stomp walks out of the theater.
Awesome. Awesome.
I think Nev will go up to Bear before she leaves. Thanks for that.
No problem. That was a lot of fun. I didn't know they'd take to it so well.
I didn't think I would have fun, but it was pretty fun.
Good.
Whenever you want to learn reading and glyphs and all of that.
Yeah, I mean, Dervin mentioned the sheath to me. He said I could stop by the sheath, so...
Yeah, they've been calling our hideout that.
Is that where you guys learn your stuff?
Well, it's where we live.
Whoa, I didn't mean to invite myself to your house. That's not what I meant.
No. I mean, if you wanted to, you're probably the only person in our group I would invite. You know how to keep a secret.
Yeah. I do. Okay, great. Well, I'll keep in touch with Dervin, and the next time you guys are doing a lesson or whatever, I'll come with.
Okay. It's really just whenever we have time, so whatever day works for you, I'll make that a lesson day.
Okay, great. Sounds good. You doing all right?
She kind of hesitates for a second, but says, Yeah, I'm getting there, I think. Maybe.
Good.
Yeah. You?
No. I'm having a terrible time, but we'll figure it out.
Yeah, okay, me too. She just kind of slumps a little bit. I do feel better about some things, but worse about others.
Yeah. But we'll be ready, I'm sure.
We have to be. There's no other option.
Yeah.
Fighting and doing what we do is literally the least of my worries right now. So.
Well, if you need anything, same goes for any of these things, you know. If you need anything, just let me know. I'm around.
Same to you, Baron. And she'll depart.
Yeah, we'll zoom out. We'll zoom out from there. I think it's over the course of the next few days that Navali is, taking care of the network, setting up lines of distribution, getting food delivered, taking care of like some logistical things that may have fallen through the cracks after Cutter passed. And Jez corners Nev one night in their quarters, sorry.
Why are you all in my face right now? What did I do?
I don't think it's been shirking, but maybe avoiding? You said you needed to learn a new weapon, right?
Yeah.
Okay. When?
I guess I'll have to find somebody to teach me. I have an idea.
What's your idea?
Well, Fira clearly knows how to use a sword.
Go on.
I don't know. Don't military people know how to use weapons?
They do.
I literally watched her kill a man.
Kill a man with a shard blade. Yeah.
So she just kind of shrugs. I could ask her, and if she says no, I'll find somebody else.
What weapon do you want to learn?
Something with more reach than... She motions to the daggers that are on the harnesses all over her body. Knives. The only distance I can get with those is my reach and how far I can throw.
Okay.
I'd like to have the option to not be as close quarters.
Okay.
I don't know, like a spear, or swords are nice.
Spear.
It's just a big
I
dagger,
like
right?
that. No, you're right. I think that's the right choice. I think that's the good one. Yeah.
Why not a sword?
A sword is a weapon as much as it is a symbol. It is meant to kill men. It is not a tool. It is not utilitarian. It is not multi-purpose in any way. It is an implement of death. That is a sword. A spear will allow you to vault gaps, to pull someone up by lowering it down to them. It will allow you to attack with the blunt side in order to not kill. It has reach and to be horrendously reductive. A spear is a knife on a stick.
She kind of makes a face like, yeah, I guess. Yeah, that makes sense.
In a pinch, it can cut, it can stab, and it gives you distance. Exactly the things that you want. And I guarantee that Fira is trained with it. Fira didn't start with swords. And if Fira started with swords and that's all that she knows, then that's almost more of a hindrance.
Okay, but what if she asks me for something girly in return?
Like?
I don't know. Dress shopping.
Then go dress shopping.
Nev makes a face.
You can be a martyr and throw yourself literally in the way of certain death to save someone you barely know, but you can't go dress shopping in exchange for skills and tools that will save your life and others. Get over yourself, Navali. First, we don't have an above-ground stronghold, and now you can't go dress shopping to save lives? You're being ridiculous. You're being ridiculous right now. You're supposed to be the hero of Kholinar. Sometimes the hero of Kholinar needs to go dress shopping, and you need to...
I swat at him like he's a bug.
I am a shard of honor. He pokes a finger in your face. He's like, you will treat me with more decorum than this. Stop it. Stop that. Cut it. Stop. You're being a jerk. Nev the knife, more like Nev the jerk.
Nev actually laughs at that.
Stop it. This is
like
you shouldn't laugh. You should not be laughing. This is serious. I'm being serious.
It doesn't even rhyme with knife. You're bad at this.
Well, you're bad at a lot of things. Whatever.
Yeah. So.
I used to be better at this.
What do you mean?
The world was different. I bonded to people that wanted to be soldiers. Because soldiers were the heroes when before I left lasting integrity. Soldiers were the heroes, and now they're not. They're just killers. Or most of them. Anyway. So, it's what I know. So I'm sorry that doesn't fit you. But I'm trying.
I am too. I'm learning things. I will go talk to Fira. I already said I would.
You should talk to her more.
I think at this point I don't have much choice, but yes. I should talk to her more.
You should not be speaking to that young woman out of a lack of choice. She should be your first choice. She is a ranking member of the Kholinar military. She is an else caller, and she is a friend. She's willing to put her life on the line for you, and she is a trained warrior. You have, quite literally, an emerald brome in your pocket, and you are unwilling to spend it. That woman is a die-hard, dyed-in-the-wool, salt of the earth, absolute gem of a human. And if you would let her get close and become friends and companions and battle bonded, I think you would move the world. And you are just... You're just sitting here being lonely.
Remember how you said you only know how to be good at this when it comes to being a soldier? Have you considered this is all I know?
Will you trust me then? Can you trust me then?
Haven't I been? This whole time?
You've been resistant to most of my ideas, to be frank.
Well, I'm sorry that I don't come from the world you know.
I'm sorry that I don't come from the world that you know, but I do. I think we both know what it takes to be a leader. Whether you've been taught or it comes naturally.
Yeah. I guess so. I didn't want this, you know.
To be a Radiant?
To be a leader. Who else was gonna do it?
Oh. And Jez, like, waves his hand and screws up his face. Oh. Those make the best leaders. Trust me. Trust me.
All right.
There is a very, very special man that is shockingly similar to you. That is an amazing leader.
What do you mean?
Maybe you'll meet him one day. The best leaders are those that do not want to lead but have all of the capacity for it.
You say that, but I just call it survival.
Call it.
Maybe it doesn't matter.
Call it something else. You haven't been surviving for a short while now. You've been thriving.
I guess I've been doing it for so long, I don't know what else to call it.
We should go see Fira, but the last thing I say is that the throne should not be comfortable. If you sit as a leader in the chair of leadership, it should be uncomfortable. Reminds you of your duty. So if you grow comfortable and you start enjoying this life, well, stand up.
I'll nod. All right. Let's go find Vera. Let's see where her new apartment is.
I've wondered. I have wondered what it looks like inside of there. I bet she has no decorations. I get the feeling. I just have a feeling.
Either that or it's all pink.
Pink?
Yellow.
Yellow.
Whatever.
I bet it's yellow. Yeah. Should we bring her a plant?
A plant?
Yes.
Is that what people do?
It's like a gift for a new home. You bring a plant.
This realization dawns on Nev's face. I should get her a housewarming gift. That's what people do, right? People who have money.
That is a thing that they do. Or even just a gift as a friend. She's your friend.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
She looks so uncomfortable. I don't know how to do this.
Okay. Follow my
gift.
follow my lead. We are going to go, and you and I are going to the market with a small amount of spheres that you will set a budget on, and we are getting a bag of pastries, a small plant, and we are going to pick up we'll say, a piece of pottery. Something simple. Perhaps something to hang her keys upon.
She will just listen to whatever Jez says because she has no idea and shows up on Fira's doorstep with armful of stuff. Knock, knock, knock.
Fira, not expecting anyone, is probably going to turn to Frame and be like, Frame, should I be concerned?
Frame cocks an ear, sniffs
Knock,
the
knock,
air.
knock.
It is Navali and Jazael.
Navali?
Yes.
And she's going to open the door.
Jez is like floating by Navali's shoulder. Just bobbing there.
Hey,
Hi.
Nev's arms are full of like packages, like little packages, and a plant.
Hi.
Hi.
What are you?
Not busy, are you?
No.
Is it?
You want to
okay
come
if
in?
Yeah. Nev will just awkwardly like step in. Wow, it's nice in
Yeah.
here.
It's super bare. Yeah, you were so right. There's like no decorations, but I think you'll see like on the ground, there'll be like a patch of mud in the middle of the ground.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
But it's like soul cast mud. It's not like she brought in mud on the ground.
Nev takes note of that, but just kind of politely sets the things down on like the counter. Apparently gifts are good for this kind of thing, so I got you a plant, and there's pastries in the white box and a vase in the other box.
You didn't have to get me a gift, but how did you know I like plants? And you'll see like on her desk there's gonna be a small plant of like an eye of Ishi flower from Yakaved.
Well, you wear that thing in your hair that looks like a flower, so it was Jez's idea actually. But I picked it out.
Oh, well, thank you. That was really nice of you.
Yeah. Anyway, congrats on your new home. But I do have a reason for coming over.
Yeah, sure. What is there something wrong?
No. This is like a social thing. I'm doing the social thing.
Oh. Okay.
Also, we haven't talked since the ball, and I wanted to make sure you were okay.
I mean, I don't think I'm really sure how I am right now. And that's kind of where I'm at.
That's fair.
What about you?
It's been a lot, I think, for all of us. But yeah, we saw some weird things in the palace. I don't really know how to make sense of a lot of it. So I've mostly been focusing on other things.
I don't have any. I feel like I'm supposed to like offer you a drink or something. I don't think I have anything.
Okay, how about there's a tea shop around the corner I saw. Do you want to get tea?
Sure. I love tea.
Okay, let's do that.
Frame looming behind Fira looks down to Navali and says, "The mud was for our experiments. It is not dirty."
I was
Oh, right.
practicing.
I was going to
Yeah.
ask you about that. Wait,
Yeah.
you were experimenting, like, with your powers?
Yeah, I was seeing how fast I could change the ground if I was running away from something, and then I was throwing stuff in the air and seeing if I could change it in the air.
Got it. That sounds interesting. Like, you can change whatever you want, like a soulcaster?
Yeah, like what I did when we were running. Oh, you were directing the cart, but I'm still kind of learning how much I can do and how to make it as reliable as possible. So that's why I keep trying little things and seeing how much I could push it, or how fast I can do it, or how long it takes me.
Can you make... This is a weird question. Can you make food?
I haven't tried.
Yes.
If you ever figure it out. Oh,
I didn't think to try that, actually.
think of how many people you could feed with your powers.
I feel a little bad not thinking about trying that.
Well, we're figuring it out as we go, right? Like, I made a Bright Lord float. I didn't know I could do that until I did it.
You absolutely needed to, though.
Yeah, I mean, I could have carried him, but I didn't want to.
Navali, I drink alcohol.
You sure did.
And I know alcohol is bad, and it can affect your memory, and you can act foolish like Ricor. Did I do anything embarrassing that I don't remember?
I don't think so.
You wouldn't lie, right?
Nev genuinely looks, like, confused. Like, what do you mean? Like, what kind of...
Like Ricor. He was a mess.
I wouldn't say you were a mess. I could tell it was affecting you. That's why I told you to stop when I did.
Mm-hmm.
Mainly because we needed to be on top of things. But nothing bad happened that I recall. Above table, nothing happened, right? Yeah, nothing happened at all.
No.
Above
Okay.
table, she just thinks like even the tiniest
Manny's
amount
like,
is
wait,
enough.
did something happen and are my notes wrong? No, you didn't. Alcohol's not bad. It's just a matter of, if you drink a lot of it and act silly as a response,
Yeah.
unavoidable. But
I mean, like Ricor.
yeah, he's a prime example of going way too far.
Yeah. Maybe
Well,
I'll try it again someday.
Yeah, if that's something you actually want, it's up to you. It's I don't like feminine food. I'll eat it. I mean, if somebody hands me free food, I'm going to eat it. But I like spicy food. You like what you like. If you don't like wine, then that's okay.
And you like tea?
Yeah, why not?
Let's go.
Okay. And as we're like walking,
Before you start walking, actually, Giselle is going to look to Fira and say, do you think it might be fun if perhaps you made us some tea?
Oh.
What if it's terrible? I'd feel bad.
I think that Navali
Wow.
has drank a large amount of very terrible things in their life. And this is a fantastic way for, I don't know, anyone who might be curious about this little ability to see you put it on display. I'm not speaking personally or anything.
Yeah, you can. I want to try.
Fira, would you make tea?
Okay.
I think that would be very neat. I have not seen this surge in a very long time.
Yeah, I want to try. Definitely.
Okay.
But you don't. If it is bad, you can tell me, and I'll just keep trying until it's better.
Okay. Nev is going to perch themselves up on a counter top. All right, I will observe. Consider me your audience. A taste tester, I guess.
You hear just behind you Frame loom over and whisper into your ear, Fira. It is the tannins inside of the tea that will make it bitter. Ensure not to soul cast the tannins. Yes. And you just have no idea what that means whatsoever.
No.
But he gives you a nod of approval as if this is something that he's going to enjoy. And then can I get from you a transformation roll?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
$13.
A 13? What are you changing changing from to?
So, with her practice, I feel like she's realized that it's easier to change a state to a similar state. And Fira only drinks water. So that's all she's got in her apartment. So she's going to just try and turn water into tea.
Yeah. With a 13, you gently place your hand into the water and you feel that dip into Shadesmar, feeling around with your hands for the bead that is this water. And water takes on usually an obsidian hard shape within Shadesmar. And the water, you feel the spirit of it drifting, rippling, micro vibrations in the vessel that you have it in. What do you say to the water to convince it to become tea?
I think she is feeling put on the spot and feeling very observed. So she's going to say the first thing that comes out of her mouth. It's just going to be like, will you help me impress my friend and turn into really delicious tea? Please?
The water considers. The soul, the cognitive echo of this beverage feels your thoughts, feels your plea to impress your friends. And it waits and it waits. You feel as if it's almost not going to even consider doing your bidding. And then it says, "This is not for your friends. This is because tea is an adventure, just like the currents of the ocean." And then it turns into this like perfectly serviceable pitcher of tea. You have crafted in front of you this lightly tan beverage that is lightly cooled You know, a little bit of an endothermic reaction occurs, and you have a lightly cooled pitcher of tea. A little bit of condensation on the outside of the pitcher once you are done. And Jez looks over Navali's shoulder curiously. That is amazing.
We can't do that, right? That's like a fear thing.
We control friction and adhesion, the connection of two things and bonding them together, akin to a spiritual supernatural glue that creates a bond that can only be separated by pure investiture, and we are also flight and the wind itself. But no, as grandiose as we are, water will remain water if we stick our hand into it. And he sounds like a little bemused at that. Yeah.
Uh-oh. I didn't think you could get any more dramatic than you already are. And she humps down off the counter. Hey, this looks good. I lean down and sniff it. Does it smell like tea?
It smells like tea.
Great. I'm gonna pour a little bit into a cup and take a sip.
With a 13.
I can always breathe Stormlight if it's poison.
If it's horrifically poisonous, yeah.
By accident, yeah.
With a 13. This is a perfectly serviceable pitcher of tea. It tastes as if someone has steeped a cold brew tea, a black tea, for, multiple hours. It tastes fine. It is thirst quenching, lightly caffeinating, and in many ways delightful.
Nev just kind of nods. Tastes fine. Good, even.
Oh, awesome. Thanks.
Definitely not bad. Here, try some. I pour you a little cup.
Some. Well, I learned something else I can do today. That's fun.
I wonder what would be like easy for you to turn into Lavis grain.
Stone.
Really?
They are almost the same thing.
Interesting. Well, that sounds fun. Yeah. she just kind of was like, wow, you can turn, that's you have a sword. You can transform things, and you said you can see things.
I don't have the sword anymore, remember?
Oh. Right.
Yeah.
Speaking of swords, or really weapons in general, I'm looking for someone to teach me how to use a spear or a blade or whatever. Preferably a spear, I think. Jez says that would suit me best.
It is true.
I could see it.
Is it something you can help me with, or do you know anyone?
I feel like I'm definitely better with a sword. But I've been watching drills and copying them since, I guess, as long as I can remember. I definitely messed around, playing around with. It wasn't a real spear, but it was more like a big stick. I could probably copy some of the stuff from memory. Might be able to help.
I mean, if you don't mind.
No, that that could be fun, I think.
Okay.
I don't think I've ever, being a woman, I don't really get to train with other people. I don't know how good of a teacher I'll be.
Wait, you don't spar with other soldiers? You don't have drills and what is it?
I'm not
called?
supposed to. Yeah.
Kata?
Mhm.
Is that
Done a
what it's
lot of
called?
it myself.
Oh. So you're self-taught. Huh. Nev kind of like steps back and like crosses her arms, like looks at you a little bit differently. Okay.
Is that bad?
No, I just wasn't expecting it from you. You talk about being in the military a lot and you're very proper, and I guess I expected you to have more formal training.
I'm a dark-eyed
You should-
statistician.
We should spar sometime.
Yeah, would be definitely down for that. I do want to get my sword. Think it's gone forever?
Nah.
Well,
I bet we could get it.
even with everything that happened at the palace? Isn't that
I
like
think
going to the place that we shouldn't go back to? And the blobby thing? Oh, now I'm using that term.
Oh, yeah, I guess that could still be there.
I don't enjoy encouraging Nev's behavior. I don't. But Navali is meant to be a hero and a symbol of hope and a bringer down of injustices.
Where are we going with this?
Nev the Knife cut their teeth and created an entire persona around going where they are not supposed to go. No, correct me.
Nope.
I know.
I got nothing to say.
So perhaps a bit of light reconnaissance. You must remember. And then Jez does like a flourish. I am invisible.
That's
All right.
helpful.
I am also the wind. And he does like a... And you guys feel a
Nev
little
just
bit of a
rolls
breeze.
her
A bit of a
eyes.
breeze. A bit of a breeze.
Ugh.
So, if your sword is within the palace grounds, the soldier's weapon is... well, important. I would like to help you get it back.
Agreed, but it does come with a healthy dose of I told you so.
I thought we would have more time. You know. Yeah, I deserve that.
You do often miscalculate things, yes.
Pokes.
It's like, hey, that was uncomfortable. And, I understand.
All right, how about this? You teach me whatever you can teach me to use a spear, and I will get your sword.
By yourself?
Do you want to come with me?
Buddy system.
All right. Body system.
You could help me learn how to be sneakier.
You want me to train you how to be sneakier while we're breaking into the storming palace?
Well, maybe before. So I'm not learning, on the spot. That doesn't seem like it's strategically sound.
Good idea. Nev will hold her hand out to Fiora. Body system.
All right. And she'll shake back.
Awesome. Well, do we feel like that is a good place to zoom out from the tomb?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, we are going to zoom in on the juror household. So, Bertalar, you are, I would imagine, within your room.
I think Bear at this point would be sitting kind of in the kitchen,
Okay.
doing his best to at this point, very, very slowly pick out some letters. He's
Yeah.
learning very piecemeal how to. I mean, he's not learning to read, but he's like, okay, these symbols mean these sounds. We're progress.
Yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there. Absolutely. You're standing in the kitchen. Your mother is cooking, standing over the range, has some sort of meat pie cooking for all the children. Several meat pies, in all likelihood. And she turns to look over her shoulder. What is it, Bear? What you want?
Oh, what do you mean? I'm working.
You're just standing in my kitchen, is what you're doing. That's what you're up to.
I am working in your kitchen, actually.
How many people get to work in my kitchen? What's you doing over there? Because I don't see a single thing in your hand. Are you peeling? Is you peeling buds?
Okay,
Are you popping
okay.
brains? Is
Okay,
you rolling out?
and-
Is you rolling out wraps? Get to the wrap press and start pushing.
He comes over, washes his hands, and starts doing whatever his mom tells him to do.
Yeah, she puts you to work. You're like it's like a tortilla press. You're just like pressing chowder wraps. She keeps handing you like more of like the lavis mash.
So, Nana, I did actually have a question for you.
Yeah, all right. What's you like to say?
I mean, it's kind of sensitive. So,
And Bear looks around. Are there any little ones running around?
Dervin's standing in the doorway of the kitchen.
it's kind of sensitive, so Devin,
Yes.
storm off.
Storm off, listen out of sight, or storm off, go back to your room and not listen?
That one, please. Please.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. I'll be right there, though.
If I need you, I will yell really loud.
I won't be on the roof listening.
I need you to not be listening to this conversation.
Okay. And he turns around and leaves. Yeah, all right. Now there's no little ears. What you want?
So, do you remember the first day Rave came to our house? After...
Oh, storms. Yeah. Of course I do.
Sorry, Was that the first time you ever met him?
No.
Oh. How did you know him?
Your father and him did business beforehand.
And you knew about it? He told you about it?
No. He didn't.
So how did you find out then?
Me and my cousin saw a man talking to your father rather brusquely in an alleyway one day, and he had a big old rave tattoo on his neck. And I thought to myself that I'm not going to let my husband be shaken down by some sort of ragamuffin in an alleyway. So me and my cousin went and we beat the absolute storms out of him. By Calax breath, I'm telling yous right now, Bear Law, I fight better than you. So he wasn't doing too well by the end of it. But he told me that your father had been working with him for a little while. So I've been holding that under my tongue for a little while. But I did have an altercation with Rave. I had a pretty bad time, I must admit. Rave's a mean man.
When?
I mean, it was about 6 months before your father went missing.
And did you learn anything about anything?
I learned that your father was in debt. I learned that that debt was likely inflated. I also learned that I think it was probably social capital that led him to have that debt. I think your father was working with some bad people, and I'm not entirely sure why. To this day.
You don't have any idea about why he might have been working for who he was working for?
And I am going to use get him talking.
Yeah.
Or a 22 versus spiritual defense.
Oh my gosh, yeah. It was complicated, Bear. It was complicated. I tried not to pry into your father's business. You know, he was earning, doing his thing, but he was working with his sons. You know that. And I think he was working with somebody else as well. I think he was becoming a little bit dangerous to Rave because of the other side that he was working for. So Ray,
The other side of what?
What
No, what aren't you telling me?
who's you been working for lately?
No, you are not flipping this on me.
Who have you been working for lately? I'm not flipping nothing on you.
I have been working for some people lately.
What do they go by?
I'm sure they go by a lot of things.
What do you know them as?
I think I've heard them referred to as ghost bloods.
Your mother stares at you. She's stopped cooking. Patted off her messy hands on her apron. What do you want to know, Bear?
Everything.
You aren't allowed to know everything.
Nana, please. You need to understand. You know me. You know what I am and who I am. I will seek the truth wherever it is hidden.
Yeah, it's kind of the problem, isn't it? That's sort of the problem. So, when you dig too deep and you push too hard and you peel back those layers that become so horribly uncomfortable, what happens? What's happened every time you've dug further and further and further into what happened to your father? When you start poking at Rave and you walk into his little establishment and you pull out your storm and shard blade. When you march down there into the palace and you make a big scene and everybody hears about it. And every single person has come to me saying, do you know your son? Do you know your son? They saying he's a Radiant. They saying that he's one of these new knights. You know that, right? And I say, I don't know nothing about that. And I think you should forget it too. And I gotta go play cleanup for you. The same way as I've been doing for years, Bearlaw. Because you're my son. And I've never, ever even once have tried to stop you from peeling into the truth. But it is getting so much harder to protect you from the repercussions of it all. Because it wasn't the first time that the Sons of Honor came to my door looking for my son's head that I got upset. And it wasn't the second time. And it wasn't when Rave put out a hit on my husband that I got upset. Because I know I'm working for something better. But now here's my son, standing here in my kitchen, asking questions about things that he shouldn't know a storming thing about. So, here's my question. Now that you know the truth about what I am, and what you are, and what your father was, do you still want to just be Bear Lodger or my boy? How much more of Roshar and the Cosmere do you need to have revealed to you? You say you're going to look for all of it. That's a hard road, my boy. That is a hard road.
This is my path. It's the only one I know. And nothing has changed. I will seek truth wherever it is hidden. Even if you're the one hiding it.
It is at that point that you hear that voice in the back of your head. As your mother reveals that she is a ghost blood. And all of these illusions start fading away off of your family's history. That you hear it. These words are accepted. And you see the symbol of the Truthwatchers, not in a grand eruption of light, but a slow, creeping, crimson symbol etch out onto the floor. And your mother doesn't look surprised at all. Right. All right, my boy. Well, I tried to hide it as long as I could. I did. So, here's what we're gonna do. You and I are about to have a really frank conversation. And this ain't gonna last more than a minute or two. And you got a big decision to make. I got a lot of kids to look after here. I do a lot of good work in this community. I keep people and predators like the Suns and Rave out of Little Hood as. And I'm sure you can imagine that I do a little bit more. So are you going to keep your mouth shut?
You are family. And I love you. And I'm going to keep digging. But so long as you're okay with that, then yeah. This can stay between us.
Good.
But could you tell me? Just tell me when. Tell me how. How did you end up doing this?
Here's what we're about to do. Yous ain't gonna ask me a single more question about your father, about my connection to the Ghost Bloods, about Rave, or about the Sons of Honor, or the work I'm doing against or for them within the city. You're gonna press those wraps. We's gonna feed them kids. You're gonna do your work and I'm gonna do mine. And the next time we meet, and we have to have a conversation like this, I hope we have a better outcome. How's that sound?
Okay.
because I'm telling you now, out of every single one of these little groups within Kholinar, the ones that I work for are the ones you have to stop digging at.
You just threatened me.
You are my blood and my soul. You came from my loins all those years ago, and I love you more than anything within this world. But what you need to know is that if you peel back too many layers on the ghost bloods, there are two outcomes. You are hired, or you are killed. So you better get real comfortable with being like me. Or yes, that is a threat.
None of you told me that things move around me. So I think I might try and make a third outcome, if that's all right with you. We should probably stop talking about this, because I'm about to drop this sound bubble in about 2 seconds.
She goes back to filling pies.
Bear presses a couple more chowder wraps. Goes over to his mom. Gives her a kiss on the cheek. Hugs her. Like firm, you know, like a real, like I love you, mom hug.
Mm-hmm.
And then goes back to his room.
As you're hugging your mother, she just whispers one last thing into your ear, and she just says, I'm really gonna miss the way that we were. I'm really gonna miss the way that we were.
We can find it.
Right. Right.
Right.
And then you head to your room. I feel like that is a good enough place as any to zoom out. Folks, everyone, first of all, hello. Hello, Raiders. It is great to see you. This has been Chapter 15 of The Last Ideal, our Cosmere RPG actual play. Thank you for joining us this evening. Thank you for coming and following along. Thank you for the follows. Thank you for the clips. I'm going to sneeze.
Can you take? Bless you. God bless your soul. I'm the devil. Take it.
Yes, thank you. So we come back live next week we come back live on Saturday for Sanguine Dominion, a continuation of our Vampire the Masquerade actual play. We are also then playing next Tuesday for The Last Ideal. Tell your mom, tell your dad, tell your sister, tell your brother, tell everyone you know that Another World Tabletop is playing TTRPGs on the internet, telling Cosmere stories specifically on Tuesdays. We love y'all. We're going to find somebody else to raid out to and spread that love. I was going to say we should raid into Magi, but those go-getters just got there before we did. You know, as they tell your mom.
Yeah, tell your
who
ghost blood
happens
mom.
to be a ghost blood.
Oh my god.
Yeah, sorry everybody. No,
everyone.
no, Bertilar didn't know. Just letting you all know right there.
No, Bertilar did not know.
Yeah, Bertilar did not know. Lane didn't know. We're gonna raid out into Robert, because Robert's live and is actually live. Raid Captain Robert.
And for those of you who in chat who love Magic RPG, also you can find Story Dad and I on Thursdays now on Magic RPG.
Oh my God, did we not shout out Maggie?
I think we did. Did we? I don't know.
Magic RPG. We should.
I'll do it.
Oh my God, I got it. Bam, did it. Yeah, nailed it. Go watch Heirs of Honor on Thursday. Oh my gosh.
Episode 1's on YouTube.
Yeah, episode 1's on YouTube. It is being run by the illustrious Craig Cragums, also known from The Weird, as well as many other stories upon Magic RPG. Tremendous storyteller. Cast members like Arcane Adam, cast members like Usulbard, Bijan, and I'm there. I'm just, having an existential crisis every day, so. And Mandy's there too. Playing the most autistic.
Oh, I'm the most autistic artifabrian on the frickin' planet in that game.
Yeah, absolutely.
So if you want to see me act out the autistic experience.
Truly.
that I live every day. Just a little more exaggerated. There you go.
But yeah, this was a grand old time. Folks, consider this. Goodbye. We love you. See you soon. Bye.